here we got AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Kind of a Brian Pillman versus Stone Cold Steve Austin type of feud. How this has been going with the home invasion of
Home invasion. Yeah.
LA Knight showing up at AJ Styles' house and
AJ didn't have a piece,
and stuff
but
like
yeah.
that.
I was gonna say AJ didn't have a piece on them, but yeah, I got you.
gotta love the attitude era. You gotta love that, or Sledgehammer like Triple H attacking Randy Orton. But
that one was funny.
But just a real good back and forth here, where AJ Styles is kind of pissed that LA Knight kind of took his spot when he got taken out, and coming back for a vengeance. And LA Knight still trying to stay hot here. Kind of cooled off after his title match against Roman Reigns, looking to establish himself. Who do you guys have winning this match between these two? It's a toss up right here.
Yeah, it is. But what you just said is the reason why I'm going with LA Knight. Because he needs to rebuild momentum after losing that world title match at Crown Jewel. I mean, since Crown Jewel, I mean, LA Knight's kind of just been like, I don't want to say floundering, because in Royal Rumble he was in that fatal 4-way title match, and he has been booked consistently. So I don't want to say floundering, but he's still missing that, like, that monumental victory to kind of like cement that, like, okay, LA Knight, somebody that you guys need to be watching moving forward. And AJ Styles is the perfect opponent for him. So based upon that, I'm going LA Knight.
Yeah, as much as I'm a AJ fan, I'm definitely going LA Knight. Just get him back his momentum, get him back, people cheering for him. AJ's, already established. He's had his title runs, he's had his tag team runs, he's in the, not say short time, but in the time that he's been in WWE, he's already accomplished a great amount of things. And I think it's definitely just LA Knight's time just to get a win at WrestleMania and just build off his character afterwards. So that's the way I'm going.
All right, Daniel. Before you go, I wanted to ask you guys a question about LA Knight real quick. Has Rock being back hurt LA Knight?
Absolutely. Because there's another person with shades and vest on TV talking about it. And that's what my issue with LA Knight is. And that's the only thing that's holding him back right now, is because it's not that he's a Rock knockoff, like how everybody's been kind of saying and stuff like that. It's just the fact that there's somebody that's doing exactly what he's doing on the roster when he was so unique and standing out and being that guy to be as brash and talking shit. And it's just different now that there's another guy to kind of taking his heat, in my opinion.
All right, definitely not, because that actually was a debate on social media, because some people have felt that like LA Knight's momentum amongst like the fans has been like slowly diminishing, not hugely, but it's like slowly diminishing. Like his appeal isn't as high as it used to be, and a lot of people are saying, well, that's because the guy he's cosplaying is back and is doing it a hell of a lot better, but.
This is where I feel where the mid-card title being on Logan Paul kind of hurt LA Knight, because I felt like he should have been in that role, or even fighting Logan Paul at WrestleMania for the title. I feel like they should have been in a feud a little bit to kind of keep him hot. But that went elsewhere. But just in terms of this match, I got LA Knight winning, because AJ Styles is already again established. Like LA Knight needs that moment. Yeah. I don't think him losing at WrestleMania is a good idea, especially when there's somebody where The Rock is probably going to leave after WrestleMania or have only a couple more instances on PLEs going forward. You kind of need somebody to kind of cement themselves, and I feel like LA Knight needs that win, and he's been looking for that signature win ever since he's been on the roster. He teamed up with Cena that time, which was a big moment for him, and he got the go-ahead, the acknowledgement from John Cena and say, hey, guys, support this guy. But we've seen that backfire when we looked at guys like Cesaro back in the day, when Cena also gave him that rub, and it was kind of detrimental. And you can kind of say it's kind of been detrimental ever since that tag match for LA Knight. He really hasn't been able to establish himself and propel himself forward ever since that Saudi Arabia match with Roman Reigns. So hopefully he can get back on the footing here. I got LA Knight. We're all picking LA Knight for that matchup. Let's get into the United States title match. Logan